in the raw. Orkney's Guyana Free Media. And I'm your friend, your host, your brother Haji, Dr. Oshi. And I'm going to take a few minutes to send them some messages. So those social media, first of all, let me let you know today is the 12th of November, and it's going very fast. But the fact is we have some people, and this is whom I want to address, unfortunately. When some people try to do or show their talents and do what skills and what they have and what drive they have within, it is unfortunate that certain people, some of them like a psycho, inexposed, maybe not educated, but yet I've seen some people who are not highly educated and some not educated at all school-wise, but full of wisdom and charisma, understanding and greatness. So my point, ladies and gentlemen, is that I do not believe that education is the chief agent of social change, because a man might have a degree and still be rude and pompous and be a psycho. So, and also not respecting people. Then you might find some people who have no education or very little, but they understand goodness. They respect wisdom. They respect philosophy and good communication. And some of them I know who became millionaires and multimillionaires, not even being able to read even the basic English alphabet. Great, mighty men in Guyana and around the world. So, it is a shame when you hear some people trying to make some hay or find that they are having happiness and enjoyment by trying to ridicule others. And when they try to ridicule me, I laugh. Some of them want to know where I got my English accent from when I'm 66. Beg your pardon, 67, I'll be 68 soon. Then they will say, oh, I got a Yankee accent. And some of them who, whatever they are, whoever they are, don't understand. So some people are born with a certain power in their heart, and some people are born, unfortunately, and I don't believe anybody is born a criminal, but they think in a manner, they become criminal, they hurt, they murder, they cheat, they scam, they rob, and others are genteel, loving, kind, and yet still the beautiful child could be groomed to become great and mighty, and yes, just sheer beautiful. I saw Miss Sharon Lalji shared something the other day about someone who might have sung a song, and how people are making mockery of that person because of her accent. The very way with me, because some people think I have a Yankee language accent and that I have a British accent, and others, intellectual in foreign lands and many places I go, and non-intellectuals, they find my accent amazing, that I seem to have a Canadian-American, English, Guyanese, or West Indian Caribbean accent. And that is because of the teachers I had who were mostly Afro-Guyanese in the quarantine area. My first was Miss Tom, Miss Thomas, Mr. Boston, Miss Tyndall. These were great African leaders, teachers, masters, and mistresses who would speak most elegant in their beautiful language, in their beautiful style of English language. Very egalitarian and stylish. And then also there were many Christian churches and pastors, the Anglican Church, the Nazarene Church, the Presbyterian Church, the Lutheran Church, that I would go and visit, and I would somehow or the other learn, not trying even to copy. And then I was born, according to my mother, with a certain different style of speechcraft from all of my brothers and sisters. I mean, all. And like a natural command of the English language. And my voice and style, she would say, was very likable. And from childhood, people would always love me. Of course, there would always be some who envy, who dislike, who see your charisma, your potentiality, and want to hurt you. They watch your face, they watch your mouth, they watch your lips, they watch your gesticulations, and they hate you. Ladies and gentlemen, these things don't bother me. They go and talk bad about you. One man told me one time, upon their friend, Brother Roshan, you know, a lot of people talking bad about you. Yeah, I said, do you think I can sit down and listen to those people who have a problem with talking bad about me instead of trying to raise themselves? I don't have no problem. It bothers me not. I do what I have to do because I always do that which is good, right, and elegant. Always. And I'm no perfection of humanity or a paragon of virtue. I make mistakes. And so also, at a very young age, being in high school, my literature teacher, my English teachers would always have me read, even in primary school, read what has to be read to the class, because they like my style of pronunciation, my commentaries, my diction, and also how I would pronounce the S's at the end. It was a natural thing. Nobody taught me. But I have taught many and inspired many. And some of those same ones are upset. So why am I sending you this, ladies and gentlemen? Another set of people are trying to mock me and don't understand raw. They think because I say in the raw. And some people love it. They start love when I point the finger. And my messages go out to thousands and tens of thousands and at least many, many hundreds. Even my readings, and people love in the raw. Arcades, Guyana Free Media. And I'm your friend, your host, your brother, Haji Dr. Ocean Can, in the raw. So this thing has gone viral, international. In some cases, 50,000, 43,000, 22,000 likes and views and appreciation, and so on. So if you got a problem not understanding raw, you weaklings of society, and who might not have been made for social media, and who have a little racist thing, must understand, I don't know what is race. It doesn't exist in me. It doesn't mean because I disagree with something today, in these days, with the APNO or the PNC, that I am anti-African. I can't be, because they are the ones who saved my life and educated me and made me what I become, and always are my protector, physically, mentally as well. And so one of them made a comment. I had to have a good laugh. Here he is, a Yankee language, and he's talking about in the raw, but he's speaking in the raw in a Yankee language. It means I should speak some raw, low-down, backward English. You know, like, I don't want to call areas, because we might have we might have farmers and so on, and people working in the bush. They didn't go to school or working in the fields, and they speak bad. But I don't want to speak like which areas, but certainly areas in the upper quarantine, down in the Blackbush Boulder, they have a different kind of accent and style, but sometimes very raw. So they thought, when I say raw, I should not speak in the English language. They don't understand the word raw, meaning straightforward, to the point, without any sweetness and embellishments or any interference. In the raw, getting to the facts as they are. That is what in the raw mean. You guys, I don't want to say you're illiterate, because you definitely are not. But you don't have the comprehension or the understanding what is the word raw truly means. It doesn't mean speaking in a raw language, like a guy and his girl went on an international beauty contest, speaking with a beautiful style and accent, and people say, where she got her accent from? They want you to talk like somebody coming from the deep in the quarantine Boulder area, and Abby and Ayu, where you go, you know, instead of speaking proper English language. We must remember that we were trained and educated by the English, by a system of Her Majesty's English language. at a standard of the University of London. And therefore we need to maintain, well, Her Majesty's English as best as we can. And I'm no paragon in that, I'm just still learning. There's no perfection in English language. It's amazing to hear people in Parliament speak bad English at times, of the British Parliament. So you who like to make mockery and speak stupidities and don't have much of a sense, I feel pity for you. Now, I don't have a problem people disagreeing with me or trying to disagree and not understanding in the raw or anything that I read or anything that I do, but disagree with some elegance. I know some of you don't have that. It has to come from exposure, upbringing, and so on. Some of you might have had good upbringing, but to your own mind, by your own choice. So friends and families, as soon as they come out, and they love to use this word idiot and jackass, you know, few, very few. I pity those guys. They need to mature, to grow, to learn, to be inspired, and to respect. Friends and family, your brother, me, Haji, Dr. Ocean Cat, in the raw. And an advice for those who just don't know are not meant for social media. Your friend saying farewell and thank you this Saturday, sunny, beautiful looking, the 12th of November. May the peace and blessings of God Almighty be with one and all. Live in love, live in joy, respect, care, protect each other, watch the backs of each other, and yes, be thy brother's keeper.